going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love
to those who purchased the Three Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because as we can see right now, we have the first quarter main event. And we know they're going to ride this towards the end of the year. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And cryptos are pulling back, guys. We know we have options today. But when you read the articles, Bitcoin pulls back due to a nuclear war threat. And it ripples through the market. Sounds like a wonderful movie because that's exactly what it is. But guys, we know that we pull back at this time unless we see manipulation. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators because we know on the weekend we're the only game in town. Plus, we're going to have open interest. So when CME opens Sunday night, we definitely should get a pump unless we see some manipulation. So guys, make sure we're looking at the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are very important for this weekend. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC, and make sure you keep an eye on the repo because they're starting to pull back a little on the repo. Remember, guys, they're getting this money at 0.05 basis points, basically for free. And in the middle of the month, this is supposed to change. So, guys, remember, we're going to have open interest. March 11th, the government has to be funded again, which nobody's talking about. And then on the 15th and 16th, the Fed meets and is going to give us guidance going forward. And like Jerome Powell stated, the markets have been pricing in this rate change. But is it the market or is it just the Fed? Remember, the Fed bought everything. They can pull back when they want to and they can pump when they want to. But guys, make sure you're keeping an eye on the actual repo. And then plus, guys, of course, Grayscale. Grayscale has been moving lockstep with the Fed. Make sure you look at Grayscale today to give us guidance. We have the indicators there. Only thing you have to do is make sure you're watching the manipulators. And getting over into a little crypto news. We had Waves pump with Luna. Remember, Waves is a Russian project, but of course we're getting a pullback now. But we have Luna flips Ethereum becoming the second largest network for stake value. Now, guys, with all this Russia and Ukraine, what comes up, that's right, cryptos. And we had Brad Garlinghouse on Fox Business. And this article states crypto offers Russia no way out from Western sanctions. But guys, let's go back into history. You know, I've done plenty of videos on this. Now, remember the government, the United States government used USDC to bypass Maduro's government. And what did they use? Ripple and XLM, because remember the volume spiked, the price went crazy. Guys, we have the proof here. Remember, I give you the truth. Nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. All this Russia and Ukraine talk about cryptos is all about China. The rise of the new reserve currency, that digital yuan, backed by that digital SDR. And remember, the crypto teacher wrote about it a long time ago and told you about it a long time ago. We're going to see SWIFT 2.0. Is this going to be on blockchain? Now, we have former Consensys employees filed for audit. And I see on Twitter, JP Morgan owns a lot of infrastructure of Consensys. How many times have I told you, instead of saying Consensys, say JP Morgan? Remember, JP Morgan is building Federal Reserve 2.0. This was one of my main videos I put in my description to watch. I've been saying this a long time ago when I first started. Remember, the crypto teacher keeps you ahead on the New World Order. Now we have Kevin O'Leary says he spent time with the Senate. Says they are working on a policy that will open these markets up to institutional investors. And guys, we have custody for institutional investors. Now we're going to have regulation. But guys, where is the custody at? It is unbelievable that nobody's talking about custody, the SEC, the FDIC. Nobody's talking about custody on $1 trillion market. And this should let you know that they could care less about the average investor. You're investing at your own risk. It's a gambling casino. And we know in all of the actual exchanges that we have in the fine print of terms and conditions that you're responsible for your own money. But these institutions have plenty of custody. And when the floodgates open, it's going to benefit the big corporations and the big banks. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have OpenSea, MetaMask, and several others update banned country lists, sparking decentralized debate. And guys, we know none of this is decentralized. I told you that from the beginning. Only thing you have to do is follow the money. All the big banks and big corporations have been funding crypto from the beginning. That's why it's so important for you to educate yourself on this technology. So you're making the proper investments and then also protecting your money. Remember, they're using the Russia and Ukraine situation to take away privacy while they're moving in crypto, which is the opposite of what crypto was originally built to do. Peer-to-peer transactions take the middleman out. Now, guys, we have Andreessen, my guy, invest $70 million in Ethereum staking protocol Lido. And guys, you know I've been over Lido several times and how important staking is going to be going forward. Now we have Brazil's central bank building a CBDC and selects 9 partners. And remember, guys, all these major countries are going to have a central bank digital currency, their own dollar connected to the main currency, which I told you is going to be the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. Now we have Shake Shack offering Bitcoin rewards for customers using the Block's Cash App. And then also we have CVS is eyeing the metaverse with 4 NFT related trademarks. And guys, while everybody's distracted, the New World Order is building. They're building this virtual world. Remember, the metaverse is just a marketing ploy. And then lastly, guys, this is some unbelievable news. This news should be all over the place. I went on Twitter, I went on Facebook, no news whatsoever. And remember, these algorithms, these bots control what you actually see. And it's unbelievable. People don't understand that. But we have Venezuela's Maduro announces an 18-fold increase in minimum wage. The salaries to be pegged to the Venezuela Petro, which is their cryptocurrency. And then on top of that, the pensions are already pegged in Petro. So guys, we see what the New World Order is doing. They're collapsing all these fiat currencies so then therefore they can bring up these cryptocurrencies and track everything that you're doing. And yes, it may seem great. They're going to be given universal basic income, free money, just airdropping free money. But the fact is that whatever the government is giving you, that means they can take away. We know nothing is free. And what did David from R3 say? To boost the economy, we can airdrop them free money. They have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. So no more savings, guys. And then on top of it, they can tell you what, where, and when and how to buy it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, got home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. Powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.